everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. Today we are deep diving into another vendor wax haul. I had introduced her as a new to me vendor a few videos back. It's Veronica from Melting Memories. This is her business card and I will put all of her particulars down below. And then here's and connect with us. I am just now sharing the Canadian collection that she did, I think in August. I'm not sure if it was the beginning of August or the middle of August, but I think this was the first order that I ever ordered from her. I've ordered 3 orders from her so far, and the latest one was the one that I just shared a couple videos back. And now I'm sharing the very first one. She did a pre-order for these and it was called the Canadian collection. She had 12 cents, but I only ordered 9 because only 9 really resonated with me. I think one had patchouli in it and then a couple others just didn't appeal to me. So I have not melted any of these. I'm slow at melting wax. Like, it takes me forever to actually get around to melting people's wax. So you will never really see a warm review from me, only because it takes me so long. And I'm the type of melter that I will melt scents until there's no scent left. Some people change out their warmers like every day. I don't. If there's no scent left, then yes, I will put in a new scent. But if there's still scent left, I want to get as much out of that wax melt as possible because I paid good money for it. So anyways, Veronica, Melting Memories, had always come up in conversations, or I always heard about her wax, but I never really took the plunge until the Canadian collection. So I'm glad I did, because it's a good collection. It was a good collection. I don't think you can get any of these scents anymore, but I will still share them with you because she might bring back some of these scents and you may be interested in them. So she had also given me a couple samples, so thank you very much for the samples. I really do appreciate the samples, as well as a maple candy, which is so Canadian. So anyways, she was really proud of this Canadian collection, and at first some of it just didn't smell right to me, but now that it's had a chance to cure, I really do like it a little bit more than others. I like some scents more than others, I should say. So let's just deep dive into it. So classic thing for Canadians to do, especially at carnivals and fairs and stuff like that, is have Beaver Tails. Beaver Tails is like this pastry. They also call them elephant ears as well, but Beaver Tails is a classic. And then you usually sprinkle sometimes cinnamon sugar on it, or the fillet or whatnot, but she created this with chocolate hazelnut spread. So this is her take on a beaver tail. So hazelnut, melted chocolate, cinnamon pastry dough, brown sugar, and this is really good. You gotta like chocolate to like this. You gotta like fried dough. You also have to like cinnamon sugar. So this is really nice. It's light to medium on cold, but the chocolate hazelnut really comes out. This is really nice. The cinnamon sugar I really like. And then that pastry dough. So this is to die for. So this is one of her good ones from this. They're all good, but this one I really like smelling because of the chocolate and the cinnamon dough and whatnot. So that's Beaver Tails from her Canadian collection. Another one, and it's a classic, is Canadian butter tarts. We have butter tart festivals all over Ontario, and so a classic Canadian butter tart can be anything from brown sugar, eggs, with raisins, and it's creamy, to pecans, to whatever you want. So her version of a Canadian butter tart is golden raisins, pecans, melted butter, cinnamon pastry, tart, and vanilla. So, and this one's another good one. It's your classic butter tart. It's Canadian butter tart. This is to die for as well. You're getting that pastry. You're getting the butteriness. You're getting the raisins. I couldn't tell you if it was a golden raisin from a raisin. I can't really smell the pecans, but you're getting the cinnamon. So this is light to medium as well, and it's another good one. So she's hit it out of the ballpark on this one. So this is Canadian butter tarts. Maple bacon donut. Wow, you gotta love bacon. And she said that up front. You have to love bacon. This is bacon forward. So us Canadians like our back bacon and female bacon. Back bacon is female bacon, but we love our bacon plus pancakes plus everything else. So she did a maple bacon donut. So sticky maple syrup, smoked bacon, sour cream glazed donuts. This is bacon forward. Wow. All you're smelling to me is bacon. Then you're getting the maple, and then you're getting the donut. But to me, this is bacon forward. And you smell a lot of bacon. I don't know if I'm going to warm this or not, but it's interesting nevertheless. I wanted to try it. I don't know how it'll warm, but this is strong. This is strong bacon. So you are getting the other notes, but the bacon is bacon forward. So that's maple bacon donuts. Would I purchase another one if I had a chance? Probably not, but I'm glad that I purchased that one to try. And then this one is Thru Run. We're known to go through. We're known for going through drive-thrus, especially Tim Horton drive-thrus, to grab breakfasts and donuts and coffee and that. So this is her version of a drive-thru run, especially if you're camping and stuff. And if you happen to be going into town, you usually stop off at a Tim Hortons or a McDonald's or a drive-thru to get some coffee. So this is buttery pancakes, maple syrup, powdered jam, donuts, brown sugar crumble, flaky croissant, hot cup of dark roast. So, and you're getting every element there. You're getting the coffee. Coffee is in the foreground. Then you're getting some of the pancake and maple syrup. I don't know if I get powdered jam donuts out of it, but you are getting the brown sugar. But to me, coffee is in the foreground of this, and this will be nice. This is lighter than the other scents that I've been sharing, but this is still interesting. So I was happy to try that. Give that a try from the Canadian collection. And then these other ones sounded really good to me. They're more the air of fresh scents and outdoorsy scents. So she did an East Coast Waters. So, and I love her labels. So, marine, minerals, ocean air, cypress, sea, salt, coastal driftwood, and ambergris cedar. So, this one is really lovely. It's pretty. You are getting all those notes. This is really strong, but it's something that I gravitate towards, and I really like it. The salt you can smell, but it's not like so sea salty that it's sickening. I've had other waxes where the sea salt is so forward that I couldn't melt it because it just made it gross. This is very pretty, very nice, very fresh forward, very strong. So this is East Coast Waters. She did a nice job on that one. So I really, really love that one. The next one is Kawartha Pines. So we're known for our pine forests up here and stuff. So sweet pine cones, fresh pine sap, dewy pine, forest, moss, and balsamic woods, or balsamic woods. So, and I love scent notes like this, especially for the fall. This is pine forward. It's nice. You're getting that pine note. You're getting the sweet pine, especially the cones. Very nice. Something that I would go forward. You're getting the freshness. It's just, it's a nice tree scent, and it's strong and it's fresh, and I love it. So if you like pine scents or tree scents, you will like this. It's got both the sweet pine and I guess an astringent pine or a stronger pine in it. This is nice. So this is Kawartha Pines. The Silent North. Evergreen, blue spruce, fir needle, rhubarb, cedarwood, and juniper berry. I don't know what juniper berry is. Maybe it's juniper. Juniper berry. Juniper. It's like, okay. This is so nice. You're getting the juniper berry right off the bat. Then you're getting the tree. Oh, but that juniper berry is really forward. And then the rhubarb is bringing that forward even more. So it's rhubarb and juniper berry forward. And then you're getting the evergreen, the blue spruce, and the fir needle. This is nice, actually. This is something different. I've never smelt anything like it. Very, very nice. So the Silent North, beautiful. Coastal caverns, saltwater, sea foam, ozone, damp bedrock, coastline greens, and coastal woods. So another one. This one is beautiful. It's light though. You are getting the oak moss or the moss. The bedrock, I guess, is what I'm getting. You're getting like a damp. If you've ever been through a forest or a coastline, you're getting that dampness of those greens. But this is, I think this is holds true. This is so nice though. This is so different. I've never smelled anything like it before, and it's beautiful. So I couldn't pick out one scent note from the next. You're getting that bedrock. I think you're getting the ozone. You're getting the dampness. It's as if you're actually along the coastline and actually just standing there. She really, really captured that really, really nicely. So that's Coastal Caverns. Last but not least is Whistler Mountain Air. Brisk morning air, sunrise mist, dewy leaves, fresh tree sap, damp moss, juniper bark, and cashmere wood musk. So Whistler Mountain Air. Never been to Whistler before, but I can just imagine the mountains. This is nice too. It's not like wham bam in your face. It's pretty, actually. If you can say something like this is pretty. You can smell the damp moss, but it's authentic. It's as if you're actually in the Rocky Mountains or Whistler. It's hard to describe, but she has it down so well. Juniper bark. I really like this. This is really nice. So this whole collection is very, very nice, especially her fresher scents I really love. The maple bacon donuts is something different. And then the Canadian butter tarts and Beaver Tails, and then the Thru Run. So really happy with this. So Tell me if you ordered from the Canadian collection, if you bought any of these, if you bought all 9 cents. I forget the other 3 cents, but I'm really happy with what I received. And for a first purchase from a vendor that I've never bought from before, I didn't like some of these scents at the beginning, but now that they've sat around and I've gone back to sniffing them, I think this is a beautiful collection. She did such a great job. Veronica is the owner and creator of Melting Memories, and so I had heard of her business before, but I just now with this first order with her jumped on board, and so I already shared a fall pre-order that I did with her, and now this was my very first order with her, so I'm really, really happy with her. So if you get a chance to check her out and order some of her scents, please do. Like, she's evolving, and she does a lot of pre-orders, though she doesn't have a lot of RTSs. So just keep that in mind, but join her Facebook group and get a feel for her waxes. Some of the older members and people that have been buying from her for a couple of years know exactly what her wax is about and her scents and how she works. So just ask one of them. And then my samples she gave to me, and thank you very much again for the samples. Coconut cotton, and I can't really see the scent notes, but this is definitely coconut and cotton. This is really pretty. And then she gave me a plum moscato, and I can't see the scent notes because they're tiny, but this is really pretty as well. So I can't complain. Tell me down below if you ever had a chance to purchase any of these. Would you? Have you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your fall is going well so far. I hope your weather is fine. We've been having a mixed bag here in southwestern Ontario, Canada. So I will bid you adieu. Until next time, take care, everyone. Catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.